Hi, I'm Senior Airman Capozzi, and I'm making it my mission to experience as many jobs that the Rhode Island National Guard has to offer. What you're about to see is me doing some training with the Rhode Island Air National Guard's 143rd Airlift Squadron Loadmasters. If you like what you're about to see, make sure you leave a comment of the next job you want me to do. Enjoy. Today I'm with the 143rd Airlift Squadron, and I'm doing a little bit of training with the Loadmasters. Today hi, I'm Dorothea Moniz. I'm one of the Loadmasters here at the 143rd Airlift Squadron. Our job as Loadmasters are to properly load and secure and escort cargo and passengers. What are we going to be doing today? Today we are going to be doing an airdrop. We will be dropping a CDS bundle out of the ramp and door of the plane. A typical day for us Loadmasters, if we have a flight like we do today, we come in, get things that are essential to bring out there with us. We know what our ready time is, get all of our equipment together as well, like our helmets or our harnesses, anything that's needed for the mission that day. It's to really get that all ready to go, and when it's time to step, we'll step out to the airplane. Right now is the start of the power up, so essentially I'm going to go through all these switches and make sure that they're in the correct position. Starting from here, kind of work your way down across.
When we first got to the aircraft, it was time to start the pre-flight assessment to ensure the plane is airworthy prior to flight. Once A1C Moniz and I completed the inside, Senior Master Sergeant Gernon, the instructor Loadmaster, brought me outside to do what he considers the hardest part of the pre-flight.
You're gonna put your left shoulder on this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get crushed.
You ready? So
Yeah.
you're gonna take this pin out. You gotta push on the little button. Use your other hand. You're gonna pull this one out. See the little pin? No, see this little pin?
This pin?
No, the little push button. You gotta push the button and pull at the same time.
Wait, hold on, let me get this button.
Yeah, pull,
and then
so watch. And pull straight this way.
Oh, okay, okay.
Keep the weight of the door on your body. There you go. I'll do this, yeah, and then do the upper one. Drop it. Yep, now you're gonna come out. This is very awkward. I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Come on out. You dare do it, right? Now this is gonna be the fun part. You're gonna stand on this truck because you're short like me.
Yeah, I can't even be a Loadmaster. I'm too
So
short.
you flip this up. Hold that up with one hand. Higher. See it? Can you feel this? Can you feel where we're going? Then you're gonna put this pin. There's a hole in a bracket.
This part?
No, put the whole bar in. No.
No. I'm not doing it right.
Okay, then you're gonna pull the door out with your foot, and with this arm, put this bracket in that hole, and then push the pin through.
With my foot?
No, with your foot. You're not tall enough, so
yeah.
You gotta do one foot, this, and pull at the same time, and then push that pin through and line everything up perfectly. This is like the most difficult thing to do, so that's why we're making you do it.
Wait,
So you gotta pull the door out. There you go. So left foot up on that. Right foot's gonna pull the door. But you gotta be able to reach in and line everything up. Now there's a rod. See that rod? You gotta use your other hand too.
I'm doing.
Here, come back out.
Okay.
Just watch what I'm doing.
Okay. You make it look easy.
Now it was time to head in and prep the inside for the bundle.
Everything's two-handed, yep. Kind of leave it like that. And you're going to take this and put those nubs in there and then lock it into the floor.
In here?
No, see the nubs? The nubs have to drop in. Then push it to the rear. Then that's going to go back in the hole. Then you're going to step on it hard.
Oops.
Harder. Harder. Now you can now pull it forward. Sometimes you can do it. Pull that switch forward. And then step on it. There you go, perfect.
Okay.
Now it's locked.
How it was for me is basic training, which is at Lackland Air Force Base. You stay there, you move into aircrew fundamentals, which is about a week long. When you get through that, then you go into your basic Loadmaster course. That's about a month and a half. Graduate from there is when you go to Little Rock. That's when you get more of the hands-on experience. You're in the simulator, and then you're in a mock model airplane, learning how to load, learning how to rig. You have your check ride there, so at the very end of that course is when you actually start flying in the plane. And when you pass that, for me, I went to SrA afterwards. All right, so this is our 1,000-pound CDS bundle. We have a 26-foot high-velocity parachute on top. What we're looking at when we come out here, this is a skid board. That's what it rests on. We check the condition of it, make sure it's not damaged or bowed. We're going to check, these are called the skid board ties. So it's what's holding the load to the chute. Kind of come around. This cardboard, this is actually called honeycomb, and it helps when the load hits the ground. It takes like the cushioning. Yeah. So we're gonna come on here. Essentially, we're gonna check the data tag. This is a 26-foot high-velocity ring slot. We're gonna make sure it matches on our form here.
The Loadmasters work together with many other AFSCs to make sure cargo gets where it needs to be and that missions get completed. They are extremely thorough with their job and have each other's backs throughout the entire thing, double and triple checking each other's work to make sure everything is done properly.
Go to left a little bit. Stop. And we're gonna push it on, so hold that. The type of person who would be a good fit to be a Loadmaster would definitely be someone who's hardworking and who likes to learn. There's a lot of things to learn about this plane, and we like to say every day we're learning something new. It's also a great job for people too who, if you don't want to be sitting behind a desk all day, or you want to get out there, travel, see things, have new experiences, it's a really awesome job for that. It's really cool what we do because we get to go fly a mission, whether it be airdrop or air-land missions, being in charge of transporting that cargo wherever it needs to go. And at the end of the day, it's really cool to just say, hey, like, we're in this state or this country for a couple nights and come home at the end of it. It's really awesome.
Unfortunately, the weather didn't permit the bundle to drop, but we did get to sit out on the ramp, which was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
So we just got back from the flight, and unfortunately we didn't get to drop because the winds were too high today. Is that something that typically happens in this career field? Yeah, sometimes that is, you know, there's a likelihood of that happening, especially with not being able to control the weather or the weather always changing. So sometimes as a Loadmaster, like we saw today, you do put in the work to rig it up and to get it ready for the drop. The days that the weather does allow for a drop to go off, it's really a rewarding experience. So you have your highs and lows, but the highs definitely overcome the lows.
As you can see, the Loadmasters are an important part of the mission, making sure cargo gets where it needs to be. Without the loads, who knows where cargo would end up? And at the end of the day, even though we didn't get to drop the bundle, it's all part of the mission. Hopefully, we can come back another day and we can drop the load out of the back.